Yeah, so that pretty much brings us to the end. We've done some pretty interesting things with this set of videos. Um, what we've done, let me bring up our flowchart again. So we've got our distribution centre, we've got our 2 stores, we've got our interim transit locations set up, we've got our suppliers. So right at the very start, we went and set all these up. We set up our distribution. We created the company. We created our branches, one for each store, and then we created our warehouses. And our warehouses, because DC and Store 1 and Store 2 are each their own warehouse, and each warehouse has a different address. So for distribution centre, just got the default address that we set up for our company. Store 1 got the branch 1's address, and then Store 2 got Store 2's address. So we had them set up. Then we set up some locations, and particularly the inter-warehouse transit locations, which has sub-locations, one for the returns, one for Store 1, one for Store 2. And then we went through and added in all these rules. Let me try and open up the right ones. So if we open up, that's the inter-transit one. Yep, so we'll open them all up. So we set up our operations, which are the red ones. All the red ones are operations. So this is operations is where humans go and trigger the move of things. And then we set up some rules and routes, or one route and many rules. And that's the automation side of things. So it automatically creates the receipt in the destination locations, whichever way things are travelling. So the blue ones are the automated creation of receipts, whereas the red ones are the ones where we deliberately transfer stock between one location to another. In this case, we combine those 2 moves into one, and we just called it the store moves. And then when we do an individual move, we pick out which store we want it to go to. With this operation, we set up that it's just between this and this location is fixed. We can change it, of course, but for a return, we always want it to go back to our returns area of our DC. And this is where the DC will automatically create the receipt back into our distribution centre from our transit location. And as mentioned, these transit locations, they're physical locations. That they are a physical place where stock goes, but it might be a truck. And so consider there that more often than not, this is going to be some sort of transportation vehicle to move it from one place to another. And so these are physical, but they're not necessarily, they don't really have addresses, so they're not warehouses as such, but they are a location, and so forth. So we set up all those and configured all this and tested them all out. We moved products between different places. We ordered stock from suppliers. We then ordered stock with packaging and all of the contents within those packages and received them into our distribution centre. We created our own packages and sent things out to Store 1 and create new packages with multiple products and multiple packages out to Store 2. And we even sent some products back from, I think it was Store 1, back to our DC as a return. So I think we've covered pretty much all those scenarios in these last couple of videos. So I hope you enjoyed all that. And yeah, we shall see you on the next one.